We're now going to be led in the Pledge of Allegiance by two of our 5th grade students. If you'll come down, please. Would you join us? Remain standing and turn towards the front as our 5th grade leads us in the national anthem.
What's so bright? of young ladies and young men, and of course their parents and family and relatives, many of whom are veterans or still serving. So I want to thank you for your service and for what you've done or what you continue to do on a daily basis. So just so everyone knows, only 22 million veterans are alive today in the United States. That makes up a little bit more than about 7% of the population that are actually veterans. Okay, that's not very many, is it? No. 7%, that wouldn't get you passing the test, would it? No, right? Okay, so, and then it was great to see we had an all-girls color guard today, and for the ladies who stood up in the room, the women who stood up in the room who served their country, you make up 1.4% of all women that have ever served, of all women in the United States, only 1.4 have ever served their country. So thank you for your service. So, Veterans Day is very, very important because it's the one day of the year that we are able to recognize our currently serving military members as well as our veterans of both wartime and during peacetime. So there's only one day a year that we do that. And that day was created about 98 years ago in 1918. And it was the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month in 1918 when the two sides that fought in World War I. Everybody know about World War I? Yep. Teachers are doing a good job because I don't know if I knew about World War I when I was in 3rd grade. I'm just saying. But it was a very, very horrible war. They called it the Great War, right? You guys learned that in school? And that day, on the 11th hour, the 11th day of the 11th month of 1918, they put down their arms. And that was what was supposed to end the end of all wars. Unfortunately, that wasn't true. So in about 1924, they decided that they would take what they called Armistice Day, which was the 11th day of November, and they would turn it into Veterans Day. And they would celebrate all veterans that have served the country and really those sacrifices and things that needed to be recognized by the larger community. So it's a very important day, and it means a lot to those that of us are still serving. Okay, I come from my battalion. I'm in the 626 Brigade Support Battalion, which is part of 3rd Brigade Rockasans. I know we have some Rockasan children out there. I love all children from all brigades, but I especially love my Rockasans. But that our brigade is got a great history, and we have a lot of veterans that I like to talk to about their experiences, and they like to share. Okay, so you as young people should seek out some of your fellow, your mom, your dad, your grandparents, aunts and uncles that are veterans, and talk to them about their service and about what they've learned. Okay, you can learn a lot from them, and them telling you their story would mean the world to them. So I would just tell you that as a serving member right now of the Armed Forces, we really appreciate the time to come and talk to the younger generation about what we do on a daily basis and how we serve. How many in here have parents that are in the military? Okay, that's a lot of you, right? You put your hands down. Okay, you and whichever one of your parents is not serving, and sometimes it's both parents that are serving, you sacrifice a lot and you provide a lot of support to your family member that's serving so that they can do the job that they need to do while they're serving overseas or if they're just in the field at Fort Campbell. Okay, they have the comfort of knowing that you love them and you support them no matter what. So say thank you to them. Thank you. Veterans Day, okay? So tomorrow is, of course, a day. You guys got a day off of school tomorrow, right? So on that day off, you need to make sure that you take the time out to say thank you to those veterans and those that are still serving. So I'm gonna do one thing, and I know it's gonna scare your teachers to death, but it'll be fun. Okay, so raise your hand if you're in the 3rd grade. We're gonna go to this side. One person, one question. You, young man, stand up. What's your question? Stand up and tell us what your question is. Do I work Monday to Sunday? Yes. I work Monday to Sunday, and they gave me this nifty thing. It's called an iPhone, so that my soldiers can get a hold of me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And sometimes it's a leap year, so it's really messed up. Okay, so 4th grade. Where are my 4th graders at? We'll go this side for the 4th graders. All right, who's got a question over here? All right, we'll go with the plaid shirt right there. You see, young man, to have a question. What's your question? Have you been scared? He asked me while I was in the military, have I been scared? Yes. Okay, that's a good question, but yes, and I'm pretty sure that and you ask any service member, they'll say they'll be scared. But you know what? We have our battle buddies to our left and to our right to make sure that we're safe, all right? So 5th grade. 5th grade, you get one question. Okay, we gotta pick a good one. All right. So we'll go with the young man who's got his hand up, Mr. Rokaware. Have what? Have I fought any wars?
Yes.
War battle, yes. So I have been deployed to Iraq twice and Afghanistan once, and I served in Kuwait back in '99. Some of you were definitely not born. Some of your parents were probably not born back then, but yes, I have. All right. So I'm sorry I can't do more questions, but I know we're limited on time, so we can get you